Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to channel for in-depth market analysis. Today, we're putting the spotlight on Google, Alphabet's Class A stock, examining both recent news and its intricate chart patterns. Starting with the broader market sentiment, Wall Street analysts currently hold a moderate buy consensus on Alphabet. Out of 43 analysts, a strong majority of 29 recommend buy and 4 suggest strong buy, with only 10 advising to hold. This positive outlook is further supported by 2 analyst upgrades against just 1 downgrade over the last 90 days. The average 12-month price forecast sits at $211.53, suggesting an upside of over 5% from recent levels, with a high target of $240 and a low of $172. A key theme dominating the tech sector and impacting Alphabet is the intense competition in artificial intelligence. Microsoft-backed OpenAI has launched new open-weight AI models, directly competing with Google's offerings like Gemini. However, there's also positive news on the adoption front, with the U.S. General Services Administration adding AI services from Alphabet's Google Gemini alongside other providers, signaling government confidence in their technology. Now, let's overlay this news with the daily chart data, bringing up the one-day chart for Google to see the bigger picture. The current closing price from yesterday, August 7, 2025, sits at $196.52. Looking at the one-day chart, we can observe a clear long-term uptrend for Google, albeit with notable periods of volatility. The stock has shown resilience, consistently finding support after pullbacks, indicating underlying bullish momentum. A significant support level can be identified around the $185 mark, which has acted as a trampoline on several occasions. Further key support areas are also visible near $170 to $172 and $165, where buying interest has historically emerged. On the resistance side, the current price area around $195 to $198 presents an immediate challenge. The 52-week high of $207.05 serves as the next major resistance level, representing a significant hurdle for further upward movement. Notice the sharp price jump around late April 2024, likely driven by strong earnings or positive market sentiment towards AI at the time. Contrast that with the significant drop seen on May 7, 2025, with a close of $151.38 from an open of $164.08, accompanied by exceptionally high volume. This sharp decline could be directly correlated with the news of increased AI competition from OpenAI, reflecting investor concerns. However, the subsequent strong rebound on April 9, 2025, which saw a nearly 10% gain, demonstrates strong dip buying interest and overall market confidence in Alphabet's long-term AI strategy. Similarly, observe the high-volume volatility around late June 2025, where large drops were quickly followed by strong recoveries, suggesting a battle between bearish worries about AI competition and bullish expectations for growth. Now, let's zoom in on the one-hour chart to analyze the more recent price action and short-term trends, focusing on the period of high volatility in late July 2025. We can see a clear downtrend forming during this specific period, with price failing to hold above previous hourly highs. The candle on July 24, 2025, around 1300 hours Universal Time Coordinated, showcases a massive red candle, plunging from $197.78 to $193.56. This rapid decline with significant volume indicates strong selling pressure during that hour. However, subsequent hours show attempts at recovery, forming a base around the $191 to $192 area. This price action suggests that while short-term sentiment can be easily swayed by news, there's underlying demand preventing a deeper collapse. Short-term resistance appears around $192.50, with immediate support forming near the $191 level. Traders should note that significant volume spikes, like those seen during the drops, often precede continued volatility or a potential reversal once the selling pressure subsides. This reinforces the idea that news events, especially around AI, cause sharp, reactive movements in Google. Let's now turn to the 15-minute chart for a granular view of the most recent trading activity on August 7, 2025. This zoomed-in view will reveal immediate intraday support and resistance levels for very short-term trading decisions. On the 15-minute chart, focusing on the last few hours of trading on August 7, 2025, we see Google consolidating after recent movements. The stock has been trading in a relatively tight range between approximately $196.30 and $196.70. This narrow range suggests that intraday volatility has decreased, and the price is currently seeking direction. The final candle for the day closed at $196.39, slightly below the daily close from earlier in the day. Notice the consistent volume, not excessively high, which indicates a lack of strong conviction from either buyers or sellers within this short time frame. For intraday traders, the $196.30 level acts as immediate support, while $196.70 represents minor resistance. A breakout above $196.70 or a breakdown below $196.30 could signal the next short-term move. Watching volume on these breakouts will be crucial for confirming their validity. Failure to hold current levels might see a retest of the prior hour's lows around $195.50. Conversely, sustained buying interest could push it towards the daily open of $197.06. This current consolidation suggests a period of equilibrium before the next significant move, potentially influenced by tomorrow's broader market open or any new AI-related headlines. Returning to the daily chart for a broader perspective, let's discuss the short and long-term outlook for Google. From a bullish perspective, the strong moderate buy consensus from Wall Street analysts is a powerful indicator. Their average price target of $211.53 suggests further upside is expected over the next 12 months. The adoption of Google's AI services by the GSA is a significant positive catalyst, validating their technology and potential revenue streams. Historically, Google has shown strong recoveries after significant pullbacks, indicating robust demand at lower price levels. The long-term trend remains upward, driven by continued innovation in search, cloud, and especially AI, which is a major growth driver. On the bearish side, the intense competition in the AI space, particularly from OpenAI, could exert pressure on Google's market share and profitability. We've seen how specific AI news can lead to sharp, albeit sometimes short-lived, sell-offs. If Google fails to maintain its competitive edge or if future AI product launches underperform, investor confidence could wane. Another bearish point could be profit-taking as the stock approaches its 52-week high, especially if broader market sentiment turns negative. For traders considering a long position, entering near key support levels like $185 or $170 provides a better risk-reward profile, with targets set towards $198 or $207. Short-term traders might look for opportunities around intraday support and resistance on smaller time frames, always confirming with volume. If you're considering a short position, a break below key support like $190 or $185 on strong volume could signal a move down towards the analyst's lowest target of $172. Always keep an eye on breaking news related to AI developments and Google's quarterly earnings reports, as these will be significant catalysts. Volume analysis is paramount. A surge in volume during a breakout or breakdown often reinforces the move's validity. In recap, Google currently trades around $196.39, navigating a period of consolidation after significant volatility. Key resistance levels to watch are $198, then the 52-week high at $207.05, and finally the analyst high forecast of $240. Crucial support levels are found at $191, $185, and $170, with the analyst low forecast at $172. The likelihood of Google reaching the average analyst target of $211.53 is moderate to high, reinforced by strong analyst sentiment and strategic AI advancements. However, this is conditional on Alphabet maintaining its competitive edge in AI and the broader tech market remaining robust. A breakout above $198 on strong volume would reinforce a bullish outlook towards $207 and beyond. Conversely, a sustained break below $190 could signal a deeper pullback towards $185 or even $172. Keep a close watch on future AI product announcements from Google and its competitors. Any major shifts in market sentiment regarding tech or AI could significantly impact GOOGL's price. Finally, monitor Alphabet's upcoming earnings reports, as these will provide the clearest insights into the company's financial performance and future guidance. That's all for today's deep dive into Google. Make sure to subscribe to Explain the Charts for more in-depth analyses.